because it is still cold outside doesn't mean things aren't heating up in the Champaign-Urbana area. Here, sponsoring our segment and bringing us some of the top ways to celebrate all things February is Terry Reefstack. Welcome back to CI Living.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome anytime. So, what are we doing this month?
Well, there's some big things happening this month. Right away, we're coming up on Valentine's Day, and if you're one of those people that maybe didn't think about this holiday, I would advise you to maybe come up with something to do.
Very quickly.
Yes. So we have some ideas for you. One of the best spots, I think, to take a date is to Krannert Center for the Performing Arts there on campus. It is an incredible facility. It's very impressive, and you will absolutely impress your date if you take them there. So just in time for that, their in-house symphony is doing a concert, Sinfonia da Camera, on, I gotta get this right, the Romeo and Juliet Fantasy Overture from Tchaikovsky.
Oh, wow.
And what's gonna be great about that is that throughout the performance, the director, Ian Hobson, will be joined by his wife, who's an award-winning pianist, and they will be performing together, which I think is a very romantic way to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So that is coming up this weekend, or if you want to sort of laugh your way through Valentine's Day, which a lot of people do, there's going to be some comedy with comedian Bob Zaney out at Yellow Company in Mahomet. So it's a good way to maybe keep the mood a little bit lighter for Valentine's Day.
I like that. Or if you're your own Valentine, you can go to a comedy club and maybe meet somebody.
That's an excellent idea. Nothing like laughter to bring people together.
Exactly. And then obviously February is Black History Month. So
Yes.
what is going on Black History Month?
Yeah, so we're finishing up the first phase of our Champaign County African American Heritage Trail, and as such, we're having our first public tour of the trail this month on February 17th. We're very excited to do it, and it is going to be a family-friendly version of it. So if you have kids that are over 7 years old, you're welcome to join this tour. It is filling up quickly, so if for some reason you can't get on, we will be doing these again. But it's a great way to see our local history and the people that have made significant contributions here, and did all sorts of things from fighting for civil rights to working on the railroad, any number of things, and we have some incredible murals as well that we will be showcasing. So that is coming up, but our friends over at Parkland College have a month's worth of programming, from panel discussions, step performances, a soul food luncheon, art opportunities that you can take advantage of. And then last but not least, back at Krannert Center, their popular Uncorked series on Thursday nights is sponsored by Illinois Soul, and it will be all local Black musicians playing every Thursday night this month. So several different ways that you can go out and explore the community while also celebrating Black History Month.
I like that. There's a variety of different activities to do, whether you want music or art, or I like that it's all-encompassing.
Absolutely.
And then I know that there's also some film festivals coming up.
Yeah, for these cold days when we want to stay inside, the CU International Film Festival is back. This is the third year of this event, and it has really been embraced. It's happening at Spurlock Museum this Saturday, and it's a bunch of short films that are international in nature, and it's absolutely fantastic. Run by a young gentleman who impresses me every single time I have a conversation with him, but it's a really fantastic event. You can get your tickets to it in advance and go and walk the red carpet and be a part of this just incredible film festival. And then on the flip side, one that's been happening for over 40 years, I'm sorry, is the Insect Fear Film Festival that happens on campus. And they always have a cool theme. And this year the theme is tarantulas. So they will be showcasing different films with tarantulas. They'll even have somebody on site that works with those insects in films, and we'll talk about his experience with tarantulas, and they will be showcasing the movie Arachnophobia, which was one that I watched as a kid and terrified me.
So are you afraid of spiders?
Not as much as I used to be.
Okay.
I used to be terrified, but as I became an adult and had to be the one that killed the spiders in my house,
gotcha.
I had to get over my fear.
See, and I love spiders. I don't like killing spiders,
Okay.
so if I see a spider, I'll try and take it outside. And our friends at the zoos sometimes will bring us the tarantulas and stuff. So,
well, there you go. You can go and pet the tarantulas. They will have them on site all at Follinger Auditorium there on campus.
That sounds like a lot of fun. fun.
Yes.
And then before we wrap up,
yes,
the Mocktail Trail that you told us about last time, that actually is running all the way through April, correct?
It is. You don't have to just do mocktails in dry January. They have them all year round at over 24 spots here in town, so you can download that from our website. And if you go to more than 5 spots, you will be entered to win for a $100 gift card to one of those participating businesses. So really great way to sort of discover some new spots in our community and also just try some new drinks that are free of alcohol and discover the many different ways you can enjoy our restaurants and bars.
Yeah, and I'm not usually, I'll drink water throughout the day. I'm not usually a soda or anything like that. But some of the Mocktail Trail bars and restaurants have been coming on CI Living and are making delicious, like I'm actually becoming a mocktail drinker now because they're so good.
They are so good, and what I love about it is that they're putting a lot of attention to detail into these drinks. It's not just we're gonna make a virgin margarita, right? They are really being thoughtful and carefully crafted, and I think it's a testament to what people are looking for.
Yeah, and I think it's those little extra things, like one of them had a hint of cardamom, and I was like, I would never think to put a spice necessarily besides cinnamon in a drink. So yeah, that's wonderful.
A lot to explore this month.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here and for sponsoring our segment today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And if you want more information about any of the events we just talked about, you can visit us on the web at ciliving.tv after the show.